A debacle, a disaster, and those were just the words of the German TV commentator as Germany crashed out of the group stages of the World Cup for the second tournament running. A telling statistic as well as to why this has happened is that not only have they conceded in each of their last 11 tournament games since reaching the Euro 2016 semi-finals, they've gone behind in all 11 of those games at some point. And to do so against Costa Rica this evening, when, sure, you have to give them credit for fighting their way back into the game, but at the same time, Germany looked so in control of that game after just 10 minutes that you thought that it shouldn't be any problems. And the problem is that thinking seemed to filter through to the players as well, because the complacency that overcame Germany in the rest of that first half, let alone in the second half, was very telling. Big questions are going to be asked now of coach Hansi Flick, whether he will stay on for the Euros, which are in Germany next time out, particularly when you consider, has this been enough of a departure from Joachim Löw, who he was famously assistant to during Germany's victorious 2014 World Cup campaign? When you look at the last three tournaments that Germany have played, because there are similarities in at least how they've played in each three of their group games. A bad first group game, followed by an improvement in the second, and everybody thinking it's going to be all right, followed by a weak third group game. Last time in the Euros, they got lucky against Hungary and bailed out by Leon Goretzka. This time, not so much. You also have to think about the balance of this team. It seems, from where I'm looking, that Hansi Flick has been picking more of the biggest names in the team as opposed to picking the team which is the most balanced. Thomas Müller is a big name and a legend of German football, but does he really fit into this Germany team right now? And does the system that Germany are playing right now still really apply to them? Or does it get the best out of these players? And that, I think, is what has ultimately killed off Germany in this tournament, where I think there is going to be quite a few big questions asked of Hansi Flick, Oliver Bierhoff, the team director, and this team, because here in Germany, this won't be seen as good enough.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.